Hi there, dear ones. It's your Grandma Suzie here. I've lived through a lot, seen a lot, and learned a lot in my years, and if there's one thing I'd like to share with you today, it's a lesson that I believe everyone needs to know when it comes to love. It's a lesson that doesn't just apply to romantic relationships, but to every relationship in your life. Whether with your friends, family, or even with yourself. Now, I know that love can sometimes feel like an overwhelming subject. We hear so much about it. What love is, what love isn't, and all the expectations that come with it. But let me tell you, my darlings, love at its core is really quite simple. And understanding this one lesson can change everything. If you want to build lasting, fulfilling relationships, listen up, because this is the most important thing I have to offer you. The one love lesson. Love yourself first. That's right. Love yourself first. This is the single most important lesson I can share with you. If you want to have a healthy, strong relationship with anyone, it starts with you. You've probably heard it before, and maybe it sounded like something you could gloss over. But I'm here to tell you that if you want to truly connect with others in a meaningful way, this is the foundation of everything. Now let me break it down a little bit. You see, when we talk about love, we often think of it as something that's external, something that comes from another person or that we need to seek from someone else. We look to our partners, our friends, our families to fulfill us, to complete us, to make us feel whole. And while relationships are incredibly important, the truth is, if you don't love and value yourself first, no other love in the world is going to fix what's broken inside. Why loving yourself first is crucial. Self-worth, your relationship with yourself. Loving yourself means understanding your worth. It's knowing deep down that you are valuable, unique, and deserving of love and respect. Without this self-awareness, you'll often find yourself seeking validation from others, whether you're aware of it or not. It's natural, of course, to want approval and affection, but if you're constantly relying on others to tell you that you're worthy, then you're giving away your power. When you love yourself, you already know your worth. You don't need constant reassurance from others. You can stand strong and confident in your own skin. This, my dear, is magnetic. People are drawn to those who exude self-respect and self-love, and that's because we all want to feel comfortable and safe around people who are whole and secure in themselves. Healthy boundaries. Loving yourself also means knowing where to draw the line in relationships. Setting boundaries is an act of self-love. If you allow people to overstep your personal space or treat you in ways that aren't aligned with your values, you're telling yourself that you don't deserve better. And that simply isn't true. When you love yourself, you protect your energy and your peace. You're not afraid to say no when something doesn't feel right. And you're not afraid to walk away from situations that don't serve you. Healthy boundaries are the cornerstone of every meaningful relationship, because they show others how to treat you, and they show you how to treat yourself with kindness and respect. The ability to love others truly. Here's the thing, dear. When you don't love yourself, you might find yourself pouring all of your energy into someone else, hoping they'll fill the void. You might give and give without taking the time to check in with your own needs. And this can lead to burnout, resentment, and frustration. But when you love yourself, you know what you need to stay healthy, happy, and whole. And this allows you to love others in a balanced and fulfilling way. You give from a place of abundance, not scarcity. You have enough energy to nurture others without losing sight of your own well-being. Self-love practices that will strengthen your relationships. So, how do you love yourself, Grandma Suzie? Well, it's not always easy. We live in a world that can sometimes make us feel small. And it can be hard to take the time to care for ourselves when we're busy caring for everyone else. But I promise you, taking the time to nurture yourself will pay off in all your relationships. Here are some practices I've learned over the years that can help you strengthen your self-love. Practice self-care. Now, I'm not just talking about bubble baths and face masks, although, don't get me wrong, those are nice too. I'm talking about real self-care, taking care of your mental, emotional, and physical health. Eat nourishing food, get enough rest, exercise regularly, and take time to relax and recharge. Pay attention to your thoughts, and if they're negative or self-critical, work on changing them. Surround yourself with things and people that bring you joy and peace. Be your own best friend. You know how you treat your best friend, right? You're kind, patient, understanding, and supportive. Well, it's time to start treating yourself that way. Speak to yourself with love and compassion. Don't beat yourself up for making mistakes. Remember, you're only human, and that's okay. Practice forgiveness and give yourself grace, just like you would for someone you care about deeply. Learn to be alone. One of the most important things you can do is learn to enjoy your own company. I know it can feel lonely at times, but the more you enjoy being by yourself, the less you'll feel the need to constantly seek approval or companionship from others. Take yourself out to dinner, go on a walk, read a book, or work on a hobby. The more comfortable you get with being alone, the stronger your sense of self-love will be. Celebrate your wins. Too often, we're quick to focus on our failures and shortcomings, but we don't take the time to celebrate our accomplishments. Whether it's big or small, acknowledge your achievements and give yourself credit where it's due. You've worked hard and you deserve to be proud of yourself. This act of appreciation helps build your confidence and reinforces your self-worth. Surround yourself with positive people. Now, loving yourself also means being mindful of the people you allow into your life. Do they uplift you? Do they support your growth and happiness? If not, it might be time to reassess those relationships. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, who make you feel good about who you are, and who want to see you thrive. The ripple effect of self-love. Here's the beauty of it all, sweethearts. When you love yourself first, it creates a ripple effect in all your relationships. When you are confident and whole, others will feel that energy and be inspired to love themselves more too. You'll attract the kind of people who respect and value you, and you'll be able to give love freely without fear of depletion or abandonment. This doesn't mean every relationship will be perfect. It doesn't mean there won't be challenges. But what it does mean is that you'll approach every relationship with a sense of worth and respect, knowing that you deserve to be treated with kindness, just as you treat yourself with kindness. The importance of self-love in romantic relationships. I want to take a moment to talk about romantic relationships, because I know that's where many of us get confused. We often look for someone else to make us feel loved and cherished. And while it's beautiful to share love with another person, it's important to understand that love in a relationship should never feel like a rescue mission. When you enter a romantic relationship with a healthy sense of self-love, you're entering from a place of wholeness, not emptiness. You're not looking for someone to fix you, and you're not looking for someone to make you feel worthy. You're looking for someone to share your life with, to complement the love you already have for yourself. In a healthy relationship, both people love themselves enough to allow the relationship to be about support, growth, and mutual respect, rather than about fixing each other's insecurities or filling emotional voids. Love yourself, love your life. So, my dear, that's the one love lesson I want to leave you with today. Love yourself first. It may sound simple, but it is the key to living a life full of meaningful, fulfilling relationships. When you love yourself, you become the person you've always been meant to be: strong, confident, and compassionate. Remember, love isn't about finding someone to complete you. It's about finding someone who complements the love you've already built within yourself. And as you build that love, you'll find that every relationship in your life becomes stronger, healthier, and more beautiful. Take it from Grandma Suzie. Self-love is the best gift you can give to yourself and to the people you love. Keep growing, keep loving, and keep being the wonderful person you were always meant to be. I love you and I believe in you. Thank you, my dears, for spending this time with me. Remember, life's journey is better when we walk it together. If these stories and reflections warmed your heart, be sure to subscribe and join me for more wisdom, comfort, and a little sprinkle of joy. Together, let's keep growing one story at a time. Until next time, stay safe, stay hopeful, and remember, you're never alone. Grandma loves you.